And every year, criminals are cheating the system, stealing your tax dollars. They go through this courier here. That's what makes that image permanent. And at the very end of the belt here, I asked her, with all of the damage on the East Coast, how did they get all of the manpower here to Rhode Island? She said, because of Irene, this is something they have been working on and planning for weeks. One homeowner we spoke with says this is a growing problem, and it didn't take us long to find what it is. We've learned this morning they're taking swift action, closing all 30 deep water pools across the state of Massachusetts. The million-dollar question, as one member of the committee put it, is what is being done to prevent this from happening again? No matter what section of the city you're in, it's the same look, the same story. They rushed over to help. One neighbor tells us, just in time. Well, I can tell you when I arrived on scene here around 2 o'clock, I saw police officers removing several bins from this home. Buzz really has been spreading throughout the city. We headed to South County to a polling location that looks a little different after Sandy. Spoke with the chief minutes ago. He tells us they do have someone in custody, that they do believe this fire is a result of arson. Let's take a look at that fire right now. What's going on behind me? You can see heavy smoke still coming from this building. The spot where all this happened behind me, we're going to take a look at that here at the Newport shipyard. Police tell us the driver somehow went off of the pier section there. We've also learned that to be in this section of the shipyard, it is private. There is 24-hour security, so you have to have a sticker on your vehicle to even drive in there. But how all this happened remains unclear. Tragedy in the Newport waters as a red Hyundai is pulled from the water at the Newport shipyard early Friday. The bodies of 3 adult women found inside.
Oh, it's sad. It's very sad. Oh my God.
It's a tragic. It's unbelievable how just.
Onlookers react in shock. Police say a simple wrong turn may have led the driver off the pier here at the shipyard, the car landing on its roof in just 4 feet of water.
It was real foggy, so that might have been a problem.
As police continue their investigation, at this point, they tell us it appears to be a tragic accident.
We have no indications of foul play. Speed was not a factor in the accident.
All 3 identities of the victims are being withheld at this time. Police did tell us that the car was likely submerged for several hours before a fuel delivery man happened upon it and called police again. That investigation ongoing. I'm live in Newport this evening with the Mobile Newsroom. Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News. Fire departments respond to over 65,000 calls related to carbon monoxide every year. The gas is also responsible for over 500 deaths annually. Despite those numbers, we've learned that carbon monoxide detectors are not required in nursing homes here in Rhode Island. This piercing sound can save your life, but we've uncovered some disturbing details about Rhode Island's laws regarding carbon monoxide detectors.
So I find it just amazing that we wouldn't have a law in the state to protect, some of the most vulnerable.
It is so wrong that this had to happen.
Lori Pendergast of North Smithfield knows firsthand how devastating carbon monoxide can be. Her brother Bill Moran died in this West Virginia hotel from CO poisoning in February. The hotel did not have carbon monoxide detectors, and they were not required to by Virginia's law.
No, it's still a shock. It's still hard to believe.
Target 12 dug deeper to find out what Rhode Island laws require. We found the state has some of the strictest fire codes in the country due to the Station nightclub tragedy. CO detectors are required in all homes, hotels, daycares, and college dorms. But we've uncovered what could be a glaring hole in the law.
Some occupancies that you might think would be required are not. Specifically, those would be healthcare facilities, hospitals, nursing homes.
Despite beefing up the codes for many other buildings, Rhode Island lawmakers never addressed nursing homes. Those facilities do not have to install CO detectors under federal law. Local safety experts tell us they've made it their policy to recommend all nursing homes voluntarily install carbon monoxide detectors.
Anytime that you add an extra level of protection, I think that's a good thing.
Target 12 contacted dozens of nursing homes in Rhode Island. Among them, we did not find a single one that has installed the potentially life-saving devices.
Because
those who have lost loved ones to this silent killer say more needs to be done.
I've taken care of patients in nursing homes, and they are the least able, along with children, they're the least able to tell us how they're feeling.
We spoke with the Rhode Island Healthcare Association as well as the Alliance for Better Long-Term Care as part of this report. Both groups tell us they would support a law requiring carbon monoxide detectors in all nursing homes here in Rhode Island. Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News. What would you do with a $10,000 winning lottery ticket? How about a $50,000 winning lottery ticket? You certainly wouldn't let it expire without collecting a penny, right? Well, we found a shocking number of Rhode Islanders could be doing just that.
How you doing? May I check that for you?
Hundreds of people come in and out of Tropical Liquors in Providence
Check it out, see?
every day.
Check your tickets.
And one of them could be sitting on a $10,000 payday and not even know it.
So you play any Powerballs back during November? Okay. Finally getting a chance to actually win a top prize like that. It was exciting. Exciting for all of us. Como hay muchos tickets que no reclaman.
Store owner Raul Martinez sold that winning ticket back in the fall, which means the lucky customer is running out of time to claim their prize. And we've learned they're not alone.
So in Rhode Island, we're estimating about $2.6 million in unclaimed prizes for fiscal year 2012. 8 tickets are $10,000 and higher.
We dug into the numbers and found unclaimed winners of $10,000 in Providence, East Providence, Cranston, Warwick, and Johnston, along with a $47,000 ticket in Cumberland that nobody has claimed. Winners have 1 year to pick up their prize. If you're late,
The prize money actually goes to the general fund, which is used to support a variety of causes in Rhode Island, such as education, public safety.
so what gives? Why is so much money going unclaimed during a time where most people are watching every penny?
I think oftentimes players, just if they hear that the jackpot wasn't won in Rhode Island, they don't rush to check their tickets.
Missing the jackpot doesn't mean you can't still get a big payday.
And you should always check the tickets at all times, even if you feel you didn't win the top prize. It's important to check them.
That advice wound up saving one Rhode Islander from losing $250,000 this year.
They heard that the jackpot was not sold in Rhode Island, so they didn't rush to check it. They had the ticket clipped to their fridge, and then they just came in and realized it was a $250,000 winner.
Take care. Be careful with that box.
And for Raul's lucky customer who's running out of time,
Check your tickets. Check your drawers. Check underneath your sofa, between your car seats, everywhere. That ticket's out there. Bring it in.
there are many ways to check and see if a ticket is a winner, even if it's several months old. You can check the lottery's website, use a self-ticket checker in the store, or you can have a retailer scan it for you. Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.
Playhouses are definitely my favorite thing.
Through the eyes of Diane Penza, any dream is possible. Through the eyes of these children, Penza's vision is pretty cool.
We discovered that parents of children with disabilities didn't have a place where the entire family could go.
That discovery gave birth to this expansive playground more than 20 years ago.
It was incredible when we first opened. No one had ever seen anything like this.
Until this week, it was open 7 days a week for the public, with a special design for those who otherwise might never feel the joy that is universal on faces of children swinging.
I have never seen a child swing on a wheelchair swing here at the Dream and not cried.
Penza says these gates will now be closed on Monday and Tuesdays because of the lack of funding. The Impossible Dream is a private park that relies on donations and grants to keep things moving.
It's a tough financial time that I've never seen before in all my tenure here.
Penza says it was either curtailed hours or take a chance and risk her dream driving away forever.